Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tamra, it's Friday, and we're back with another Hello Kitty Halloween mashup. In this corner, we have Hello Kitty, of course. And in this corner, we have the clown. So we're gonna mix them up, we're gonna mash them up, we're gonna join them together. To be honest with you, I was going to do Hello Kitty meets the ring. And I know. You guys are all gonna say, why the fuck did you do that? That sounds amazing. I know. I wasn't excited about it anymore. I just wasn't. I felt like I was gonna have to sculpt a TV with some black hair coming out of it and maybe a couple little cat ears. Like, I just wasn't excited about it. I'm sorry. I should have just kept that to myself, I guess. But the clown's gonna be so cute. You guys are gonna love it. So, welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are not. If all of that sounds good to you, you should probably grab a spooky drink, grab a spooky snack, get comfy, because we're gonna make some spooky shit. What's up, guys? Happy Friday! How was your week going? Good, I hope. So, I hope you guys are excited for today's little Hello Kitty mashup, a new collab for Halloween. So, we are starting out with this gorgeous Gel and Gel jelly. I honestly hadn't used any of these yet. We got these, what, like 2 months ago? From Luna? And I haven't used them. I got like 5 of them and they've just been sitting here like, use me. So I was like, I really want to use an orange for the base. And this was perfect. It's like construction orange. I love it. Honestly, this color out of those jellies is like one of the only ones that actually looks like a jelly to me. Like the pink, the purple, the green, they all look like a very milky and almost not jelly. So we need to swatch those. This, look at how thin this freaking liner brush is from Cocoist. This is the long, I think I'll show you in a second. Yeah, long liner. These are bomb, you guys. Might be my new favorite, actually it is. It's my new favorite liner brush. Sorry, Tenchi, but I love it. I love the handle. It's a little thicker for my little hands. It's nice to hold on to, and that brush is skinny. I love it, and I want to say thank you to those of you that recommended the Cocoist brush gel, cleaning gel, the brush cleansing gel, whatever it's called. I love it. It has no smell. It has like a slight scent. It's not unscented, but it's not like, oh my God, this reeks. It doesn't bother me at all. There's like hardly a scent to it. It's just like, if you give it a sniff, you can smell it a little bit. Okay, so since we're making a clown, I wanted the back to be, instead of like, I was thinking of doing a big swirl again, kind of like we did with the Beetlejuice nails, except not 3D. But I decided this would be better. We're gonna do like the Circus tent little like swoops all the way around. So I just took this brush, which worked phenomenal, might I add, again. And I just started, I put a dot in the middle, and then I just took the brush and like, bloop, bloop, just sectioned off all the parts, and then we'll fill in every other one of those parts with black. Pretty easy. Easy squeezy, if you ask me. So, yeah. How's your guys' week going? I hope it's great. It's Friday. I have plans this weekend. Very excited about that. We're gonna do something fun. Gonna go shopping, I think. Pop Mart had another drop. I think that they have drops, I want to say maybe every week. I know that when they do have drops, it says they have drops online Thursdays at 7 p.m. like PST, and then in store Fridays. So it sounds like it's like every week. So I need to go and see what's new because there is a couple things that I want. They have like the little crybaby, like these little button thingy, not buttons, pins. That's like one half of it is like a little stuffy, like a black stuffy like bow, which is the one I really, really want. And then the other part is like one of the little crybabies and they're together with a chain and you can like stick it on your purse. You guys, I'm sorry, I have a problem. We all know this, and I fear I'm giving my problem to a lot of you. But I was just looking, my camera's like giving a weird sign. I don't know what that means. There's a little hand, I don't know. I'm gonna ignore it and hope that this is recording and everything's going good. I don't know what that means. There's like a little hand with a little X. I don't know. We're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, and speaking of swatches, I know I haven't done the swatches for last week's haul yet. You guys, I've been very overwhelmed, to be honest. I've had so much to do. Okay, this is part of that haul, so we are using some things. So this is the Cocoist Nail Thoughts, like tinted base gel in London Fog. Remember I said, you all know that I love a milky, that thing is distracting me, it keeps coming up. I don't know. I'm getting freaked out. It's giving me anxiety that this isn't going to record or something. Anyways, not your problem. Not your problem. This is the like gray tinted version, and you know that I love a good milky jelly gel polish. I love putting it like over things. It just looks really good. So this is like a grayish version of that. Perfect for this. I just wanted the background to look like a little dingy, a little washed out, I guess. And it worked great. This is also new from the haul. This is May Mode's matte gel, I'll call it. It's not a top coat. It is a matte art gel. So it's literally made for nail art. It's not made, you do not use it as a top coat. It is different because I was wondering like, what would the difference be? Why wouldn't you be able to just use it as a top coat if it's like matte? I didn't get it. It's different because it doesn't cure like matte, like our regular, like my Function of X, like matte, ceramic matte top coat. That is like matte perfection. This, I almost thought it wasn't cured when I cured it, like after it came out of the lamp, because it was still like kind of satin. It wasn't like matte, but this shit works so good. Everything that I drew on top of it, it just worked so good. Okay, also this is new. We're using all kinds of new stuff, guys. So I'm apologizing for not doing the swatch videos yet, but also, here you go. So this is from Emena, one of the new like Japanese brands at Luna. And I was shocked with this. For one, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But after I painted it on, I touched the nail because I was thinking the reason I did the matte top coat on top of the, before I put this on was because I figured this was gonna be like kind of gritty and I would just do that on top. I could have done it before and matte top coated or matte gelled it on top of that because this is like literally you don't feel the glitter. I was shocked. I like rubbed my finger over it. It was perfectly smooth. What kind of magic are they using over there? Because normally all of the glitter gel polishes that we get, they're gritty. Like, of course, you assume and you know you're gonna have to encapsulate them, you know? So this is like smooth just like any other gel polish. What? So this brand I think is gonna be a winner. I think this, good sign so far, good sign. This is also new. The Kumi White Clay. You know I love the Kumis. You know I love the Kumi clays. They're my favorite. They're so bouncy. They're so easy to work with. So I figured I'd use their white since I had a new one and we hadn't tried their white before. We've used their white glow-in-the-dark one before, but not just white because it's new to me. So I used the white for her face and her ears. So freaking easy, you guys. This clay, if you have problems with clay, with nail clay, if you're new, or you just have a hard time like sculpting, it gets sticky, or you just have a hard time, whatever it may be, get one of these. Just get the white or something. Just get one of them and try it. It makes your job so much easier. It literally just kind of like bounces out where it needs to go. Like I just put this on there. Normally with any other clays, I have to like use my brush dipped in alcohol and pat, 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 smooth it out. I literally didn't do that. I literally used I think I did a little bit just because I felt like I normally have to do this. But you can just pat it out with your finger and it just kind of like poofs out into the perfect ball. Yeah, I didn't use a brush. So it's just, especially for just like a big ball, like this stuff is perfection. So now we're gonna make her little ears. We're doing the snake trick, like a couple of you told me about, which I am forever grateful. It makes your life so much easier. You just roll, if you're making 2 or more of the same sized objects. That little thing up on the screen, I'm sorry, it's really distracting me and I'm afraid I'm gonna record this whole thing. And then whatever that is something that was important that I should have stopped and checked. So it's giving me anxiety. I'm just gonna ignore it and we're gonna be hopeful. Because I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it's always there and I just don't notice it. That could be. Anyways. You just roll up a little snake if you're making 2 or more of the same size objects. Otherwise, like if you're taking like a scoop and a scoop and a scoop, it's so hard to get the same size. So roll the snake, and then if you're making like 2 ears, just cut the snake in the middle, and then it's in even parts, and you know that those are like literally as close to the same size as you're gonna get. So your ears are gonna be the same size. Genius! Like I thought I was being smart, just rolling 2 balls to make sure they were like semi the same size first. The snake trick, so smart. You guys are just so smart. So smart. I appreciate you guys so much. So now I just put both, I did not cure her face first. I left her face nice and moist. I didn't want to cure it first because, like I've said before, I love to be able to completely like connect the ears with the face. I feel like if I cure the face first and then I put the ears on, you can blend as much as you want, but there's gonna be a seam there because that one part is cured and the ears are not. So I like to be able to like blend as much as I can with my brush so the ears look like they're actually attached to her head, you know? And we succeeded. So I just used one of Chrisanya's little silicone tools to shape the ears out into a like kind of triangle. You want a wide triangle. I know a lot of cat ears are like this, but Miss Hello Kitty's ears are more wide. So you just want to form like a wide triangle. Maybe a little bit rounded. That's what I did. I tried. And then just use a brush. I used her shaping brush, I think is sculpting brush, whatever it's called. You know, I've got 3 of them. I freaking love them. And I dip it in alcohol, dab it off on a paper towel, and then just blend as much as you can. Just use that brush to like go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to blend the 2 pieces together until that line is as gone as you can get it. And then just smooth everything out with that brush. Cure, and you're good to go. Look at it. This is probably my favorite head ears combo that I've made yet for Hello Kitty. I always have problems shaping the damn ears. I hate shaping cat ears. Bear ears, so easy. 2 balls. Cat ears, 2 triangles. It's just harder to shape. I don't know why, but it is for me. For me, it is. So I'm using that May Mode matte gel again because I'm going to be painting her face on. I put it on the base because if you are new here, I always matte top coat, or now matte gel, the base before I put clay on top, because if it's like kind of sticky still with the inhibition layer that gel leaves, I feel like for myself the clay kind of like slides all over the place. I like working on top of a matte top coat no matter what nail art I'm doing. Sculpting, painting, all of it. I always put a matte layer on. So I really, really, really like this matte gel. Like, look at the pigment on this matte gel. Look at it. It shocked me and it scared me a little bit because I was like, shit, I wasn't really expecting all that. It was like pink, you know, like, okay, we're gonna have to blend this out. So I took a bigger brush, the Function of X, like pigment, what's it called? Their puff pigment brush, and I dipped it in the white and then tapped it all over to like blend it out, and that did the trick. Marvelous. Perfection. So if that ever happens to you, don't fret if you have a white pigment or a white eyeshadow. Just tap it out, blend it out, you're good to go, good to go. But yeah, this shit right here, bomb. I love it. I love this. It makes your nail art just look so nice and like pigmented. Like everything just like paints on top of it. So nice. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm loving it. I'm loving everything I've tried so far from that haul. I love, love, love. But I will be doing swatch videos, you guys. I feel so bad because it's been a whole week and I haven't done a swatch video. I actually filmed one and I hated it. This is what happens. This is what happens to me. We're doing her eyes and her ears. I start with her nose. Did I say her eyes and her ears? Her eyes and her nose. I always start with her nose. I'll do a little dot right in the middle with a really small dotting tool, and then I'll just use that dotting tool to go boop, 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 back and forth to make a little oval. Same with her eyes, but I do the vertical instead of horizontal. So I always do the nose first because then you know where your center is. And then you'll do eye, and then whiskers with your skinniest little brush. I don't know why I didn't use the new Cocoa's brush. I think because I was wanting a shorter brush for this. I don't know. But I really don't like doing whiskers either. I never like them. I'm always hard on myself with them. But what was I saying? Was I talking about the swatches? Oh, this is what I'm going through right now. This is what happens to me. I will have like a setup that I think is fine. It'll work. And then I start hating it and I'm like, this isn't good enough. My videos aren't good enough. This swatch video sucks. It's not cute enough. Like, this is what goes on in my brain. It drives me insane, drives me nuts. So I really want a new desk, to be honest with you. My desk is like, to me, too skinny. Like this way. I would like it to be bigger so I can set more stuff on it. It's just a never ending bunch of stuff in here that's going on all the time. But we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I will get the swatch videos out. I really want to swatch the Princess collection because, I mean, the packaging was just so cute and the glitters are beautiful. And the butter collection, I just got our missing stick of butter in the mail today, guys. So the whole family's here, the whole butter fam. We've got number 9, so the whole family is complete. We've got all the butters. So now we can swatch them, and I'm so excited because that one color is actually probably one of my favorites. It's one of the blues, and it needed to be home with Mama, so now it's here. Now it's here. So, okay, now we're doing the nose with the red for the clown nose, but to be honest, I really didn't need to do this because, as you'll see soon, I'm gonna put something on top of it. But it's helpful to at least do the black part of the nose so you know where the nose is, so you know where your center is, you can do your eyes, and then you know where to put what I'm gonna do next. But there was no reason for me to paint the red there because it's gonna be covered up, so yeah. You've probably already seen the thumbnail, so you know. It's a clown nose. Shocker! I know that's a huge surprise that I put a 3D clown nose on her. I'm acting like it's a secret, like you don't know it yet. Anyways, she turned out cute. Of course, I'm like picking her apart. I feel like, honestly, that she's off center. A touchy, but nothing I can do about it now. Nothing I can do about it now. But She's cute, she's cute. And she goes with the family. So now we have 4 nails done for a Halloween, Hello Kitty Halloween set. So we need one more. We need the pinky. So I've got to think of what I'm gonna do on the pinky to finish out our whole hand of Hello Kitty Halloween nails. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm thinking, well, I might keep it a surprise. I do have an idea. I just feel like I always want to do stuff that's like different, that nobody's done. And sometimes it's just not possible. You know, it's just not possible. Sometimes it's just not, you know, I don't know. Okay, so I need to stick the nose on, and it wasn't just gonna stick to her face because I put that matte gel on top. So I put a little bit of the Jim B Thick Top Crazy Gel, whatever it's called, my fave product of life that you can use for so many things. Adhering clay, adhering charms, the shiniest top coat that you've ever seen in your entire life. Encapsulating. If you don't have the Jim B Crazy Top Thick Gel, by now, I would just like to ask you, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's literally the desert island product for us nail girlies. It is. It's good for literally everything, not to mention it is the shiniest mother effing top coat ever. So what are you doing? Go get it. Just go buy the big tub. Don't waste your time getting the little one. Just get the big daddy. Just get it. Thank me later. You know I have a code so you can save some money. Devil10 at both Sweetie and Zilla. Just go buy it. You need it. I promise you. I promise you go buy it and then comment after you do your first set with it and you're going to thank me. 100%. Okay, so now we are doing, I don't know what it's called, the little diamond thing over her right eye. So this, you are just going to want a very skinny little detailed brush. Skinny, skinny, skinny. Unless you want fat lines, but I wanted skinny lines. And then what I did was I made a dot in the middle top where I want the top part of the little diamond to be. And then I did that all around. So top, middle, bottom, middle, side, middle, side, middle. And then I just had like an outline of like where I knew I needed to go from here to here. It makes it so much easier. Instead of just freehanding like bloop, bloop and expecting everything to be even. That is way more difficult. So just put your little dots, map your little quest, boop, 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 and then you can just draw it out. This part was pretty easy, honestly. You just need to make sure you have skinny brushes. And a good black. This black is the black and white you guys always see me using. I actually don't think I have it linked now that I think about it. It just occurred to me. In my info box, I always have my products that I used linked for you guys so you can just click and go. And then right below that, I always have the products that I use all the time so I don't have to like link those every video. And I actually don't think I have these linked there, so I need to do that. I will try to remember. If I forget, just ask me. But they're the Miss Pink Nail, the MPA black and white non-wipe liner gels. I got these a long time ago from Hey Nails. I don't know if I've seen them anywhere else. I assume they still have them. I hope. I am almost out of the black or the white. One of them is like almost empty. Might be the white. Yeah, the white is like almost gone. The black probably is too, actually. Yeah, they're like almost empty, so I need new ones. I have black and white non-wipe liner gels from another brand that I haven't opened yet because I had these open. So I should try those. I just prefer non-wipe liner gels. Like, why fuss with a wipeable one? Why? Why? And these are like so pigmented and creamy and easy to work with too. It's just like win, win, win. So then we did a star over the other eye. That one was a pain in the ass. I did the little dot thing too. Dot, 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 so I could just kind of like follow my lines. I hated it and I was regretting my decision because for one, I couldn't wipe it off because it would wipe off my pigment powder because I should have, here's another thing that I should have done. not another thing. I don't know what the other thing would have been, but here's the thing. So after you put pigment powder on, top coat it. Because then you don't have to worry about like making a mistake on top of it and wiping that off, because the pigment powder is just gonna go. And then if you go to put the pigment powder back on, it's not gonna go on because now you have wiped it with like alcohol. Whole problem. So I should have done the pigment on the cheeks and then top coated, or not top coated, but used the matte gel on top of that again, and then did the nail art. I mean the face art, the face, whatever. Because that was stressful. I was like, girl, you cannot mess up because you're gonna wipe off all the fucking cheeks. I would have wiped that star off. I hated it. That's why it's so much thicker, because I kept having to like add a little bit more, bloop, bloop, bloop. It's not my favorite. I wanted a thin little star, but it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? So, boop, doop, doop, doop. Sorry, I got a message. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just a perfectionist and I drive myself absolutely insane. I have to plug in my iPad. So one memento, so it doesn't die on us. Don't want that to happen. All right, now we are making the bow. We've done so many bows, but if you're new here, very, very easy. 2 balls. So we did the snake trick again. Make the snake, cut it right in the middle, and then you've got 2 balls the same size. So you're gonna put the little balls together right where you want the bow to go, like right in there. And then shape those out. So you have like, I like to make my bows like a little bit, almost like 2 triangles, but soft triangles. So it's like, I do this on the ends and then kind of pinch in the middles and then round it out with my brush. So it's just like a poofy 2 little triangles. And then we take another ball and we put it right in the middle. And that, my friends, is called the taint of the bow. It's the most important part. So you just put that right there. And then what I like to do, I don't just leave it like that. Oh, sorry, now I'm gonna mess you up. Before I put the ball in the middle, I take my little pointy silicone tool and I go right in the middle of the bow on each side and I press down and kind of roll a little bit to make a little indent, just like a bow would. And then I do the same on the other ball triangle. And then I put that ball in the middle. And what I do when I put the ball in the middle, I take my brush dipped in alcohol and wiped on a paper towel, and I kind of stretch that ball like over both like sides of where it is in the middle, the top and the bottom, so that it just kind of goes around. That's what a bow always looks like. It looks like your bow like will have a little thing in the middle that is tied around in the back. So I just like that middle part to look like it goes boop, boop, tuck it in, smooth it out. Good to go. She turned out cute. I like this color. This is one of the new Kumis. Oh, and so is the nose. We used the bright red and this like cool like candy apple red color. Stunning! Literally, these colors, they're new colors. They outdid themselves. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. This maroony like candy apple color, and it's jelly. It's a jelly like candy apple color. So I know one of you said like, it makes you think of candy apples 100%. Like making candy apples covered in that color. Oh. Oh. So good, so good. All of the colors from that new collection of the Kumi gels. Honestly, like I said in the haul, normally those colors aren't like, they don't speak to me as much, you know? Like normally I'm more of like a pink, a black, a pink and black, you know? That's normally me. But these were all like greens, blues, maroons, reds, whites. And I was like, at first I was like, I don't need it, you know? And then I was like, I do need it. So I bought it. And now I'm very happy that I did. Because they're very, very, very pretty. They're so pretty. Like one of the blues is like a bright, like purpley blue. I love it. Okay, so of course I just couldn't leave it as is. I had to add a little sparkle. You want to leave a little sparkle everywhere you go? So I just put a little bit of this silvery glitter. Who is this from? I showed it to you. It is from Lily Gel. It is their, I actually don't think you can get this anymore because it was a collab with somebody named Kai. K-A-I, and it's called their Star Bubble Glitter. They're in the cutest little containers that you ever did see. Tiny and cute. It's just a silver glitter, holographic silver glitters. So I'm sure you have those. You can get these anywhere. It is very pretty. But yeah, I just outlined I went over the black star lines with some glitter because why not? You know, why not? So now we're going to take the Cat's Me Jelly Clays and make some balloons. So I use their like bright, like purpley blue color, their pink and their neon yellow. The only reason I didn't use Press-Ons, because she makes the, like, I love her jelly clays. They're just different colors. I just wanted to use these colors. Like her pink is more like a like fluorescent, like neon pink, where this is more of like a jelly, like cool toned pink. And same with her yellow. She has like a true yellow, and this was like a neon yellow. And then her blue was like a true blue, and this was like a purpley blue. So that's why I say you need both. I'm happy I have the Cat's Me's, and I'm happy I have the Press-Ons, because they're different. So I just grabbed this little palette paper, little sticky tab. So cute. I think I got these at Zillabo. Pretty sure. Look at these flakes. These are new too. These are from our haul. These are from Blanc Blanc. They're gorgeous. They remind me of the Clody ones that we got that are expensive. So these are way cheaper. These are cheap. Actually, yeah, I think they're cheaper. Honestly, now that I think about it though, the Clody came in a set of 3. And these, look at that. Ah, look at that. I just like want to eat it. I just want it like inside of me. It's so pretty. Anyways, the Clody comes with 3, and I think it was like 30 bucks, and these are separate, and I think they were like 8 or 11, somewhere around there. So I could be full of shit. These might be more expensive now that I think about it, because they're singles, and if you bought them in a group, they'd probably be like 30 bucks or more. I'm a liar, apparently. I was thinking they were cheaper, but the Clody ones I think are probably much smaller. Un pequeño. You know? Is that right? Where does the Spanish come from when I'm recording? Because I don't know it. I don't know it. But for some reason it just pops into my head. And it makes me look smarter. I think. I think. But yeah, guys, I'm dying to do those swatches, and I feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad that you guys are just probably sitting at home waiting for me to do my swatches. I know that's all you're doing. Not. I know you're not. But I know you want to see them. And I promised them. I promised them to you, and I just haven't done it. And I feel so bad. I've just been so busy. I've had a lot of orders. You know, obviously, I don't just do YouTube. I'm not like a millionaire on YouTube making all this money. So I have other things. I have my business. I make custom nail stands like I'm using right here. But yeah, I've just been very busy. I've had a lot of orders, and I like to stay on track time-wise. So I've been working on that and making videos. And you got to keep up with content on all the other damn apps. It's just never ending. It isn't. It's never ending. Just somebody give me a break. Oh. Oh. So now, this is just something a little extra. Like, you know how balloons have the little like bloop right at the end? Hanging out right there, like the little part that you tie. I'm just doing that right now. I took like the smallest little ball of each color and just put it right at the little tippy tip of the balloon. just so it kind of looked like a little, nobody will probably ever see that, to be honest. I can see it. I can see it. So that's what's important right now. But they're very, very, very small. So I just took a little tiny ball of each one and just bloop, 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 cured them. Just cause, you know, why not? I just like to make things more difficult on myself, but it's good in the long run. And then I took that black non-wipe liner gel and my little brush and made the strings. I was thinking about doing like the strings and then having them come down underneath her head, but I decided not to because I decided not to. Oh, you guys! Oh, look at, for any of you that don't check my community tab, look what I got! Look what I got! My husband drove an hour and a half one way, like the night before last, and got these for me because I found them in store online. And he literally, I didn't ask him to. I'm not mean, okay? He offered. And I told him, no, you don't do that. He did it. He went and he got them for me. So we're gonna unbox them and we're gonna make them. I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Okay, guys, what do we think? What do we think? Are we loving the Hello Kitty clown? I think she turned out pretty cute. Of course, do I think I could do better? Yeah. But I always think that because I annoy the ever-living shit out of myself. But see, that's the Gin B Thick Crazy Top Gel. Shiny as a motherfucker. You need it. I swear to God. That is the one thing, you guys. Get it. Will you please let me know below if you want to see the Hello Kitty Miniverse balls unboxing. See what we get. If we get all of them, I have 15 balls and there's 12 that you can get, like 12 different options. So, and we need one more nail to go with this set. All right, guys, I love you and I hope you have the best weekend. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I post. I love you guys.